Hello everyone, my name is Day Lavender and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to finally put this video out there. It's been a long time coming. I definitely went out and traveled to Johannesburg, South Africa sometime in early October, and now we're towards the end of November. I definitely had to sit on this. As you'll see in the video, this experience definitely changed my life, and I just want to say a big thank you to you all for continuing to subscribe, to comment, to like my videos, and to definitely share your experiences with me, and also how much I guess to let me know how you feel about my video, like how much you resonate with it. You know, I love for you guys to continue to comment and just keep the conversation going. I definitely love it because it shows me that you do enjoy what I put out there, and it definitely shows that I am definitely on the right path, and you guys being attracted to the video or the fact that it resonates with you shows that we all are on the right path. We all are doing what our, you know, what we feel is right within, and I really do love seeing that. And before I view this video, I do ask that you all keep the comments kind. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to ask them, but keep them kind. I do ask that you do respect other people's cultures and traditions. As I'm recording this in the US of A, you know, we do not understand, or we're learning things that is new to us. And I do ask that you all keep an open mind and do understand that the things that is practiced over there in Johannesburg, South Africa, has been practiced and it's been respected for many years. It's something that they love to keep alive, and I do ask that you be respectful of other people's cultures and traditions and keep open mind, and do understand that the things that they do practice there is because they are respecting and they're honoring their ancestors. And if there's some things that you do not understand, please feel free to ask me a question. I do my best to research them and ask questions myself. And I do try to, I will try my best to answer all your questions. I do try my best to keep these videos fun and informational as possible. Feel free to ask your questions, and I will try my best to answer them to my best ability. Please stay tuned and please enjoy this video. Thank you. And as you see, is a bird greeting us here at the airport. Now, how did a bird get inside the airport? I have no idea. I like to think it was my ancestors guiding and protecting us every step of the way in our journey. And after 20 hours of flying, I have finally arrived to this beautiful country. You see how far south I am. I've never been south of the equator before. You see how it's neighboring Antarctica. As I left fall, I am entering springtime for them. It is truly amazing to witness. And of course, after 20 hours of flying, we went ahead and checked into our hotel. We're so grateful for Fifi and Junior for picking us up from the airport to go ahead and get us help us get checked in. And later that night, I didn't record this part because it was sacred, but later that night we went ahead and received a second opinion from Fifi's grandmother and his Gobella. It's very important to get a consultation from them. We need a second opinion to make sure what we're doing was okay, make sure what we're doing was making my ancestors happy along the way so far. So yes, everything was good to go. We woke up bright and early for the first part of my cleansing. I guess you can call this the anti-hex part. We traveled through Soweto, which is a township of the city of Johannesburg, to get to Pretoria, to a nice big open field. It was important to get to the ant hills, which I'll show you in my video. This will be conducted so that I am protected even when I leave. So yes, here I am at the anthill field, covered in cloths just so I'm not naked. It was very important for them to find a nice vacant anthill because I don't want to use the one that was used before. They dug a nice hole and make sure all the ants evacuated that hill or hole. Very important to have the nice warm water with the herbs. Herbs are important for protection and clearing. And yes, you do see a chicken there. It's very important to use that chicken. That chicken will pretty much take on anything that was put on to me. Any hexing, any negativity, anything that's done to me will go straight to the chicken now. The video I'm not supposed to show fully, but I'm able to show snippets here. Yes, I was only able to show you those little snippets because that process is very sacred. As you see, yes, the chicken was used, and then the herbs were poured over me to wash away the things that no longer serve me, things I do not want on me any longer, and also to speak good things that I do want to bring into my life. So yes, that chicken will be there into that hole and covered over and to never be revisited again. It was very important to walk straight ahead and to not look back, as if to say I'd no longer return to those things ever again. After a long busy day, it was very important to go ahead and get something to eat. So we went ahead and tried Soweto's best known street food, which is called the Kota sandwich. The Kota is an approximation of the word quarter for the quarter loaf of bread that was used for the base of the sandwich. As you can see, the bread is hollowed out, filled with a layer of seasoned fries, topped with layers of sauce, cheese, egg, and your options of either curried lamb, chicken, or vegetables. This South African fast food dish originated in Durban, a city in South Africa predominantly comprised of people with Indian heritage. That was last night, and now today is a new day. We were headed to downtown CBD to pick up some very important items from the marketplace. We were headed to the river today to complete another part of my cleansing. So this magnificent bundle of dry flowers is called impeko, bought in the marketplace by both the public and healers alike to be used to open up the connection or communication with the ancestors. I will show you shortly a video of it being burned and used. Seen here is my aunt wearing the fabric to honor the Umdao spirits that reside here in the river. So not only do I share the Umdao spirits with my aunt, I also have the Abalosi ancestral spirits that reside within me. It was told to me it's very important to honor not only the Umdao, but the Abalosi spirits that reside here at the river. And as you see here, it's very important to have silver coins to throw into the river as an offering. So to say, can we use the river? On the side here, you have Lebohang, Fifi, and Junior getting the impebble burning to open up the connection. The most commonly used candles you see over there are the blue, yellow, or white candles. And before going into the river, it was very important to Pahla, to first offer the snuff, which is a finely ground tobacco, and to Pahla, which is to pray and to speak and show gratitude and what I would like to bring into my life and what I would like for the river or my ancestors to cleanse away. Now here on the side, Fifi out of frame, he's creating an egg and milk mixture. You see that we're all trying to get ready to get into the river. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I believe that egg and milk mixture is put on our bodies as a cleansing, but also as a way is to offer to the river as well. Now you see here, we're gonna be very generous with the egg and milk mixture, rubbing all over our bodies. The boys are helping us rub it all over us. Very important to speak good things and things that we want to bring into our lives as we do it. Really good signs that we saw so far was the impebble was hard to extinguish. It caught fire very easily, which is good. You will hear burping sounds from Sangomas or for ancestrally gifted people, which means that the spirits are here and present, as well as the rushing water. It picked up some speed. The rushing water got a little bit more aggressive as soon as we entered into the water. Now here they're gathering the water and dumping it over our head. And as they're dumping over our head, it's very important to speak on things that we no longer want in our lives, things that no longer serve us. We ask, we pray that it's washed away into the river, carried out of our lives. You see here again using more milk. I do believe he just wanted to use all the ingredients that he brought with us, using the milk pouring over our body as another cleanse, an offering to the river. This river is frequented a lot. You'll see a lot of people on the side at the river singing, praying, patla. Very important to have or incorporate the river in your life. If you want to receive blessings, speak good things to your life, or if you want to remove anything that you no longer want, any bad thing you don't want in your life, you can come to a river and then talk there and leave offerings. It's very important to incorporate into South Africans, daily life. And what is interesting here is we do believe that my aunt was in some sort of trance. Fifi was pouring the water over her, and it was like she felt like her whole body, her hands were vibrating like supercharged. We do believe that she was in some sort of trance. Something definitely took hold of her, was trying to stay, not want to be removed from her. It's funny because in the background you can see the impebble refuses to be extinguished. Yet again, another good sign that it's still burning strong. And as you see, we are repeating the steps a series of times of washing the mixture over us, rubbing it over our bodies and washing it away. I do believe that repetition is key. I do believe there is an importance of repeating the steps a series of times. I would appreciate if a South African native, please enlighten me or us in the comments. What do you believe, or what is it to mean to repeat these steps a series of times? It would be very interesting to know the reason behind it. Now, it's very important for me to say, not only am I cleansing myself, but I'm cleansing my ancestors, the spirits, cleansing my lineage at the river. Being born and raised in America, we never had the ability to cleanse ourselves. You're supposed to cleanse yourself, of course, at birth, after a funeral, after anything that happens to you that's negative. It's very important to cleanse yourself routinely. And this is what I'm doing, cleansing myself and my Mdao and my Abalosi ancestral spirits. And now this is what was told to me about the Mdao. They are not related to you. They could be a family friend or a drifting spirit that takes a liking to you and wants to be a part of your life now to assist you in your lineage. And the energy of the Mdao affects your money, sex drive, and fertility cycles. Please leave in the comments your interpretation of what you learned about the Mdao. And this is what it was also told to me about the Abalosi. These are the whistling ancestors or ancestral spirits which also reside in the river. The term plainly was told to me means that your ancestors that chose you to carry out their healing abilities, to live out their life as a healer through you, since they did not do so while they were alive. Signs of them are blocked or whistling sounds or ringing ears, hot or itchy ears, and also seeing or being visited by birds. Please leave in the comments your interpretation or what you learned about the Abalosi spirits. Now once again, my aunt is going through that feeling of like something taking hold or refusing to leave her body. Like again, her body was vibrating, her hands felt supercharged, there was tingling going throughout her hands. I do believe, of course, because of the cold river, it's a shock to her system, but we do believe she was in some sort of trance. She said the first thing she felt was to pause, to wait, and to actually wanting to run away from the river. She said it was a very interesting feeling she's never felt before. She definitely panicked a little bit, but she definitely remained strong. I'm definitely proud of her for keeping through the process and staying strong.
Yeah. The rain.
Now, as you just heard, another good sign. It started to rain. Not only did it rain, but it hailed as well. And from my understanding, it has not rained in months. But today, the skies decided to open up and pour rain and drench us from head to toe. I believe it is believed that our prayers were heard. Our ancestors were definitely here. They were with us today. And the interesting thing, as soon as we left the area in the car, the rain stopped immediately and the sun did open up and shine. Now this is the part where I was steaming. They wanted to trap all the heat inside here, and they placed some herbs and menthol into the water just to open up my pores, open up my senses, clear my sinuses. It's really good. Felt really good. Like if you've ever been in a hot box or a sauna, definitely felt rejuvenated after getting out of here. And the part I didn't record after I came out of the steam, I went ahead and bathed. Of course I couldn't record it because I was naked, but again, they had some warm water filled with herbs, and I was able to bathe and wash myself, again repeating the same thing of speaking good things, what I want to manifest in my life, what I want to bring into my life now moving forward. Another part that I didn't show was I went to the back room. Fifi took a razor and created some cuts into my skin and parts of my body and placed some herbs into the cuts as a way to have protection herbs going throughout my bloodstream to continue to protect me moving forward, even long after I leave this area. And now, same day, tonight, we're heading to Pretoria to end the night attending a celebration. I am so grateful and fortunate enough to experience this celebration tonight. These are people who are to be initiated and graduate tomorrow to become a Sangoma. As I stated, they are in a trance and will not remember what is happening. Tonight they are celebrated and displaying all that is learned and practiced during their training. This will happen all night and continue until the next day into the afternoon. A Sangoma is believed to be called to heal through an initiation illness. Symptoms involve psychosis, depression, head pain, body pain, or illness that cannot be cured by conventional methods. This disruption in the daily life of the person causes them to seek the services of a traditional healer. It can be a long time before some individuals who are called to end up with a Sangoma who can properly identify Ubuntuaza. Therefore, this begins the initiation period, which can last from months to years depending on the person and situation. During the training initiation, it includes the performing of series of rituals and tasks that not only cure that individual's body, but also instructs them about the healing power of herbs and traditional medicine. They also have to confess any negative thoughts, abstain from eating certain foods and from all sexual activity, and spend their days sitting with their instructor or gobela as they receive clients. On completing training, the day will come when they are initiated/graduated, which will happen tomorrow and is not allowed to be recorded or uploaded. What will happen is a calf or a goat will be placed on the shoulders of the person graduating, so to be slaughtered. Once graduated, while under their trance, the graduate is to find where an item is hidden. An item has been hidden about the area, and the now freshly initiate is to use their abilities and utilize their ancestors' spirits to find the hidden item in the area. Sangomas are respected in their communities because of their mystical power and leadership. The Sangoma is to detect the presence of spirits around a sick person, resentful ancestral spirits, offended nature spirits, or malevolent spirits. Sangomas are able to prescribe a diagnosis from performing a divination, which involves reading animal bones, shells, coins, dice, or dominoes. Sangomas are able to determine the specific part of a person's soul that is out of balance or afflicted by offending spirits. Highly skilled Sangomas are able to make herbal medicines, interpret dreams, incorporate spirits, control weather, and predict the future. It is important for the Sangoma to gain information and trust from their patient. Since Sangomas have the ability to communicate with entities from the spirit world, they will need to be able to assess what spirit is troubling the patient, and if it is a malevolent spirit, they will need to be able to send it away. Lastly, Sangomas must function similarly to a psychologist, understanding the power and workings of the human mind to provide a safe space for the patient to vent and speak freely of their troubles, and for the Sangoma to listen and offer their advice.
He's on a video. Oh,
Yeah.
This is my final night in Johannesburg, South Africa. It was so nice to finally chill and eat and relax and enjoy the sights. Since it was such a busy time here, didn't really get a chance to tour and see all the sights, but it's totally okay. I came here and got done exactly what needed to be done, and that was more important more than anything. So down the street from Mandela's family restaurant and house, we weren't able to see it during the day. We went ahead and got something to eat at Sakumzi restaurant, which is what we call in the States barbecue, but what they call braai. Now here is Lebo Hong and Junior sitting in front of me. And of course, I added the same music I've had in the video. I'm afraid of getting in trouble with YouTube. But here we have Bule and Fifi. Fifi, Bule, Lebo Hong, and Junior have all been so amazing. I had so much fun with them. They have been so helpful, and they mean so much to me. And they definitely will be cherished and treasured, because you know this experience has changed my life, and I really do hope I do see them all again. I already miss them, and I just will cherish this night forever, because we had so much fun eating, dancing, and drinking. Hopefully to see him soon. For the life of me, I could not remember the name of the club that we were at that night. Maybe someone in the comments can recognize it through these videos and drop the name in the comments. That would be really appreciated. Thank you. It's so sad to now have to go back home after such an amazing, transformative experience. I'm so grateful for Junior and Fifi for being the amazing people that they are, and assisting me and my aunt every step of the way, being so helpful and informative and attentive. We said our tearful goodbye. So grateful for them to grateful that they were able to drop us off and at the airport and help us through. We said and it made saying goodbye even that much more harder. Forgot to say, or also showed a video, but before arriving to the airport, they said that it was important for us to ugofalaza, which I will go ahead and drop in the video what that means that we had to do. Also forgot to say, very important to produce a negative PCR test when traveling during COVID. I know that when flying this flight, the PCR test was the only test that they were willing to accept. We definitely had trouble with that when arriving here, and made sure to get that done before leaving. And yes, after all that traveling and moving about, as you may figure, I went ahead and got home and got some much needed rest. And I have no idea what waits for me on the other side, but I do know that along the way I'm definitely going to enjoy the journey. I'm so grateful to have meet the people I met in South Africa in Johannesburg, and I just want to say thank you so much to my aunt Karen that came with me to the trip to support me. I'm so grateful for her support and her love every day. So grateful and so grateful, and I say thank you to Mukulu Mafuta, it's Fifi. Thank you so much to Fifi's mother, Auntie. Thank you to Junior, to Lebohang, to Bule. I do apologize for the pronunciation, but thank you so much to you all. You have changed my life, and your support, your help, your guidance, I do appreciate you all. And I do hope we do meet again. We definitely created a bond and create memories that will last me for a lifetime. And I'm so grateful for you all. Thank you so much. And I thank you all for watching my video. I do hope you enjoy my content. And until we meet again, with love, Day Lavender.